Natural gardening, Shizenha Bio-Hacking. That is something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and the founder of this diet. Alright, so today I'd like to talk about natural gardening, which is like natural farming. Instead, it is not a farming, it is just a regular gardening, like sort of small scale gardening, just growing vegetables and things. Now, so gardening is one of the factors of longevity in blue zones. In most places in the blue zones, people practice gardening. They grow vegetables and things, and usually they grow vegetables organically too. Yeah. So one great benefit of gardening is that you get to exercise. Yeah, obviously it is a great exercise, but also it has the further benefit, and this second benefit is much more significant than just the exercise aspect, because as far as exercise is concerned, you can do many other things. You can go walking, Nordic walking, HIIT, and more. Yeah, but gardening has this special benefit, that is, you can harmonize yourself with microorganisms in the soil. Yes, you become aware of the world of microorganisms, and the whole thing about Shizenha Bio-Hacking or Bio-Harmonizing is to tune into your gut microbiomes or microorganisms in the soils or the environment or the planet Earth and everything. Yes. Yeah, because when you work in the garden, you spend a long time close to the soil. So you observe so many things, like, you discover small insects which you had never seen before. Like before doing gardening, I did a lot of walking in the woods and so on, but I never saw those insects because you are kind of walking and you don't really notice small things. But when you work in the garden, you are much closer to the soil and you actually see a small world more, like all different kind of insects and different kind of weed and plants. Yeah, you just notice a new plant that you hadn't seen before and so on. And also because you try to grow vegetables, you have to depend on the weather. Like you notice how the plant grow when it is sunny or when they have enough water. Yeah, if they don't have rain for many days, then yeah, they cannot grow and so on. So you notice the power of the rain and the sun and the temperature and so many different factors in the natural kingdom, and that awareness, yeah, connect you with the natural rhythm, and you can appreciate how the sun is wonderful and how the rain is great. They provide water, and even the soil, all the microorganisms, insects and weeds, yeah, they all contribute to the growth of the vegetables. Yeah, so I practice a kind of natural farming. I said kind of because I am not doing it properly, which is to kind of grow vegetable with the weeds. You don't cut the weeds entirely. So I have a lot of weeds in my garden. Of course, I do cut weeds if they are like near the vegetables, yeah, but not entirely. Plus, I don't cultivate the land as much as possible. I do sometimes depending on the vegetables, but usually I don't do so much. So I kind of grow the vegetable in a kind of as much natural process as I can. Yes, and I also kind of play around with my garden because it's not a farming. I'm not trying to produce a lot, so I can kind of be a little more playful with it. For example, I just let carrot grow all the way so that they have the seeds, and then seeds drops on the ground naturally, and then next year they start sprouting and then start growing. So it's a wild, yeah, there are some wild carrots growing in my garden, or wild onions and some other vegetables, because I often let that happen. So this is actually done by Masanobu Fukuoka. Of course, I'm not really doing as well as he did, but just imitating a little bit of what he did and just playing around with it. But the whole thing makes you become connected with the natural world, and that sense is very critical for your biohacking, your Shizenha biohacking, because you are harmonizing yourself with other dimensions in the whole world. Yeah, that makes you become more holistic person, closer to a superhuman. Yeah, I'll just show you my garden. So these are carrots, yeah. So they are kind of growing with the weeds, yeah. And then these are what we call komatsuna. Those are, I think, called the Japanese spinach, yeah. They're also growing with the weeds too. And then, so this is the carrot I was talking about. So, you know, now they have the flowers, yeah, and then the seeds drop naturally, and next year, yeah, they start growing. There must be some insects here, because I always see them. I wonder if I can find a ladybird. Oh, yes, yes. There's a grasshopper there. And don't know if you can see grasshopper. Yeah, there. And there's another insect. I can't remember the name of this one. This one. And yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you sort of discover so many things. It's a small world, but there's so much going on in this small world. Yeah, and just makes you, oh yeah, there's another insect here. That makes you wonder how world is, you know, for everyone. You're not alone, really. Humans are just a tiny, tiny part of this world. There's so many other living creatures. Right. All right. So thank you very much for watching today. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya, the author of the Ikigai Diet. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.